It's like a slow song.
I can't dance. Welcome to Roasted, the channel where we do all kinds of stuff because that's what we do on the channel. I love this channel because it's free to be free. And today we're going to do a top 5 list of top 5 things we think you or we should even do before you die. Because lately I've been wanting to make a bucket list and I've been wanting to do a bunch of stuff before I die. I mean, I'm only 35. I've had to be 36, but that clock is ticking quick. So there's things we want to do. So we're going to go through this list. You guys leave a comment below. Tell us what you think and what you think of our lists and what you think, even if you want to say who won. We always make everything a competition. So why not make this a competition? Who had the better list? Adrian, we're going to start off with you at number 5.
I think so. Number 5. This is pretty easy. So mine's like, my list isn't like super far out there. Mm-hmm. Some of the stuff I've done, but some of the stuff maybe our number ones might be the same. Now I think about it, but top 5 things I think everyone should experience definitely or do before they die is go to Disney World.
That's number 5.
Number 5.
Going to Disney World.
Go to Disney World.
Now, I was going to put that on mine. I looked at it and I was like, these are the 5 things. Disney World is up there, but good Lord, it's so expensive that I think I'd rather die.
It's expensive, but I mean, it's worth it, especially like when you got a family. I mean, you got 2 kids. Like, you got to go once.
I know.
Bro. Like, you got to take them one time. But my brother's taking my niece, like, every year since she's been, like, big enough to go. And sometimes twice a year, I think. I mean, dude, Disney's the best.
To loan me some money.
Universal Studios is another one, too. If you're, like, older, Universal Studios. Plus all the new stuff, the Harry Potter thing they got. They're going to have that Fast and the Furious ride. Or they already do have it. But yeah, I definitely.
That's a good one. I mean, I definitely want to go. There's a Legoland thing in California I want to go to too. Apparently, that's amazing. My number 5 is going to be something simple everybody can do. Just go to a live event. Doesn't matter if it's a concert, doesn't matter if it's a wrestling show, doesn't matter if it's a sports event. Just make sure you go to a live event because live events they're amazing. I've been to a Taylor Swift concert. I've been to a bunch of wrestling events. I've been to the Broncos game. It's always a good time. I hate the Broncos. It's the Broncos versus the Cowboys. But it was amazing because it was live. Every time, even baseball. Yeah. Even you go to baseball and see it live. So
it's always better to watch live.
Always make sure you pick up one live event. Okay. Number 4.
Number 4. I would say take a vacation outside the country.
Where? One spot you could go to.
One spot I can go to? I want to go to Japan. Either Japan or Singapore.
Yeah. That'd be nice.
But like, literally, if I could, it's gonna be somewhere like China, Japan, or like Asia.
Somewhere in the
Asia
Pacific area.
I just love the culture and just mostly like cinema and stuff. But I want to check out the arcades. I want to go to like a movie theater.
That'd be awesome. See all those people.
I would love to go outside the country. I've never been outside the country.
Oh, that's crazy.
I mean, I've been to Puerto Rico, but that doesn't really count. I don't feel like.
Yeah, I went to the Virgin Islands. I don't know if that counts either because we
That's a nice vacation.
We own that. America controls it, so I don't know if that even counts.
Yeah, vacation outside the country.
A good one. That kind of ties into mine. It was going to be traveling, but I'm going to say travel to England because England just seems very interesting to me. It just seems like a really nice, really really cool place. You can see the Queen, you can see the Princess. You can still see the guards that stand there. It really seems like a cool place to go. Is England? That's something I'd always wanted to do. Is travel to England. So that's something I will definitely keep on my list.
It's something like outside the norm.
Yeah, because I mean going to like
as long as it's safe.
Like that, yeah. Don't go to no Juarez, Mexico, and get your head chopped off.
Yeah, right.
Avoid that. Oh, speaking of Asia, we have a friend that might be able to hook you up with information about Asian people. Hey, we're gonna move on to number 3.
Number 3. Dang. I mean, I guess check out. Look, I'm a huge Laker fan. So I'm just a huge sports fan in general. But like, I got to cross this off my bucket list. But I got to go to the Staples Center because so I like all sports, but the Lakers basketball is just like my heart and passion over wrestling, just over anything. The only thing I love more than basketball is like my friends and family. That's like the only thing.
That's beautiful. huge.
And I was able to go watch the Lakers, like while Kobe was still playing, thank God.
That's amazing.
But, you know, it's one thing to see him here in Denver, but it was another thing to, like, go to the Staples Center. Man, so if you're, like, a big sports fan, if you can go, like, if you're a sports fan whose favorite team is not in the state that you're in,
Yeah.
if you're able to go watch the game at the home field or home court.
Yeah.
Yeah, because the experience is way, someone's like, oh, it's like the same thing just watching him here. No, it's not. It's not the same. It's not the same.
That's a good one, yeah. Because I mean, going to Staples Center, that's completely different. I mean, if going to any of those huge arena, Heinz Field or the Oakland Coliseum. I mean, when they build the new Las Vegas, I mean, going to those and just seeing. I bet Dallas Stadium, as much as we hate the Cowboys, I bet that stadium's nothing short of amazing. So I mean,
that Dallas, yeah.
Yeah, the Dallas Stadium. Crazy. I bet that place is amazing. My number 3 is gonna be a little different. Something that you definitely should do. Finish something. You know, if you're writing a book, finish your book. If you have a favorite video game that you never finished, sit down and finish your video game. Take the time to do little things to make sure you finished everything before your time is to pass. You know, if you don't want to go and have something left over. You know, something. Oh, I wish I would have beat Final Fantasy VII. I wish I would have finished this book I was writing. I wish I would have made sweet, passionate love to that lady. Finish it. Make sure that whatever you have unfinished, just make sure it's finished.
That's a good one.
Make sure it's finished. 2.
So this one is another one I've been able to take off the bucket list. But this one applies more to like the people who, whether you watch this channel or you're a big, just like, you know, YouTube/creator. Like, we wanted to start a channel forever ago.
Ever.
And I just feel like it's really not as hard as I thought it would be, depending on the kind of creator that you are and the things that you want to build on. You know, depending on what kind of videos you want to do, whether it's comedy, whether it's video games, like anything. But I just feel like, look, if we could do it,
you can do it.
Like, anyone could do it.
Just go out and do it.
I just feel like for you creators out there that are on YouTube, like, man, I would love to do that. I would love to do that. It always starts off really slow. A lot of, like, we all got jobs, we got families.
11 subscribers I have.
Yeah, I mean, it takes a long time. Like, look, when we started Cinema Heads, we started, like, well over a year ago, and we had just hit 100 subscribers. Like, it took
a year.
Just 100. And, like, it was, man, when we hit 100, I was just, like...
We celebrated.
Dude, it was, like, the greatest feeling ever.
It was. It was
so
nice.
I think to the people who... Because, you know, I'm on YouTube, like, all day. Every day.
Yeah.
Like, literally all day, every day.
You want to feed that content.
And I was, like, fortunate enough to have a group of guys who I love and were able to, like, join me on that kind of experience and everything like that. And it's just been, like...
Because we talked about it for...
Yeah.
How many years we talked about it?
For a long time.
And then we just finally were like, you know what? Screw it, we're doing it.
Yeah, we finally did it. So I just think to all you people who, like, watch, like, man, I want to do that. It's not... It's just not as hard as you probably think it is.
It's not. And then the thing is, when I tell people, oh, I have a YouTube channel. I've been in 2 YouTube channels. You know, oh my gosh, you have one? Oh, it's so great. I wish I had one. Just go get one. And even if you're not very successful or not successful, it's still fun to do it. It's still really fun to sit down and do it.
The same platform that you watch is the same platform that can teach you.
Just think of things. Yeah, Google or YouTube things and look up how to make yourself more successful. I mean,
or even just the setup.
Yeah.
You
just
know
keep
what I mean?
changing setup. I gotta change the background.
Look, you can use your phone. Like, everyone's got a phone.
I'm on a Google Chrome. I'm on a Go. I'm on a Google Chrome right now. A little Chromebook. It's all I use, and has a little cheap editing software that I get for free. And I mean, it's not gonna be crazy yet until I can afford a high-tech laptop, but it is what it is. Mm-hmm. My number 2 is gonna be a tough one. It's gonna be a little bit of a tough one because I don't think it's something for everyone. But it's something I can scratch off my bucket list. Let's find someone to settle down with and get married. It's a tougher for some people because some people want to live that single life and don't really, you know, fall into that and have kids. You know, that ties into it. I think my number 2 is settle down, have, you know, find a wife and some kids, or a husband and some kids, or whatever, man. Because it's once you have that, I mean, your kids, they're going to be pains in the butt sometimes. They're going to be bad. They're going to be crazy. They're going to be loud. But man, just having that unconditional love when you come home, it's amazing. You know, I have an unconditional love for my wife. We've been together 11 years now. She's literally one of my best friends. You know, best friends, but you know, she's my best friend. You know, I want to spend the rest of my life with her, and just having that love, it's really a good feeling. So if it's for you, definitely get that done. Scratch it off your bucket list. Scratch.
That had me right in the feels.
Oh, I almost cried. That was tear. It was beautiful. Number 1.
So number 1's like personal to me. This is what I want to do.
I was doing want to do the same
I
thing.
just want to do this. I just want to do it one time. Like, it's one thing for me to go to the Staples Center. But I feel like that's more obtainable to do again than this is. But I just want to go to one WrestleMania. I just want to go to just one WrestleMania in my life. Just one.
Yep.
But I want to go with, like, Matt and JP.
Yeah.
Like, it's got to be...
We want to all go together.
Yeah,
we try to plan it. It keeps falling.
I just want to go one time at just one WrestleMania. Even if we're sitting in the freaking nosebleeds.
Yeah.
Just to, like, be there and experience it live. I just, like, that'd be like... So, yeah, that was my personal... personal one.
I'll change mine since you put yours, since you did that one. I'll change it. I won't. My personal one would be WrestleMania. I think that'd be the most amazing thing ever.
Just one, man.
My number 1, and this is probably one of the toughest ones that you're ever be able to fulfill, or one of the easiest ones depending on where you live. Meet a famous person. Do not meet your hero. Always try to avoid your hero. But at least try to meet one famous person, have a conversation with him, talk to him. I mean, because some of them are so cool, and it's just a really good feeling. Because it was on my bucket list. I have a weird bucket list, but just to meet a famous person. I got to meet Herschel from The Walking Dead. I got to meet Jason David Frank. Jason David Frank is my hero. I mean, I love Jason David Frank.
He is.
Oh man, I want to get a tattoo of the Green Ranger's dagger, and I want him to sign it, and I want to get that tattooed. I love him. I got to meet him, and he's just an amazing person. So. It was really
nice.
Oh, he's super nice. He's kind of short though. I mean, I towered over him, but I'm also a giant, 6'1". It's not really a giant, but big man. But I was bigger than he was, like way bigger than he was. Really weird.
That's weird.
It is. I gotta show everybody the picture one day. But meet a famous person. I think that's just something that's even if you don't like famous people that much, there's got to be somebody that you see, Arthur, somebody that writes books. It's not entirely.
Arthur.
Thank you. Whoever you feel like you want to meet somebody.
God, dude, if I can meet Kobe Bryant.
Oh, yeah.
I know, well, JP can relate to this one. We met Bobby Lashley.
Our new Intercontinental Champion.
When we were working at Burlington Co-Factory. Shut up. But, dude, he was so nice. And I felt so bad because, like, you get super nervous. So he's shopping with his, like, family. He's like, God, dude, I just want to go up to him so bad, but his family, I don't want to, like, be that guy. Oh, can I get a picture? No, he's just trying to, like, enjoy his. It was late. It was like, see, I remember seeing him twice, but the one time I really wanted to approach him, it was like 7 o'clock, 7:30. He was, like, downstairs with his wife and kid, I think. And he's just pushing her in the cart.
Just chilling.
And I just, like, I didn't want to bug, but he, like, I went up, I was like, hey, do you guys need anything? Oh, no, we're doing it. I was like, hey, if you need anything, let me know. But I was staring at him really hard. And I know he looked at me like, I know you know. I know you know who I am. But I'm just like, don't worry, I'm not going to bug you. But, yeah, man, so that was cool. But, yeah, if I could meet Kobe Bryant one time, that'd be awesome.
Yeah, see, I think that's a big thing, man. I saw another professional wrestler, Brodus Clay, on an airplane. And I thought he was in the first row. And I'm talking to some people across the room, and I'm all, there's a professional wrestler, his name's Brodus Clay. He's probably in the front row. And some guy goes, that's not real. And I look back, it's Brodus Clay.
Wow. I'm just like, how can you, like that guy's got such a distinct.
Dude, he was huge, man. Like he sat in the coach seat. I mean, maybe he sat in the back close to the door, but good Lord, he took up the whole damn seat. I was like, this is.
I bet he did.
But it's amazing. It's amazing. Like I said, it's just. And when you first walk up and you see him, you're like, who cares? But the closer you get and the more interaction you get, man, you get nervous. You start freaking out. I know I did when I met Herschel. I was like, it's just Herschel, whatever. Yeah. And then as soon as I got to him, he was the sweetest old man I've ever met. I mean, he took a picture. He brought my wife in. You're supposed to pay extra for extra pictures. He's like, nah, get her in there. We got 2 pictures with him. Dope. Got to shake his hand. Got to meet him. Like, it was great. One honorable mention. Because I got
honorable mention.
I've got one.
I don't know, man. I don't. No, man.
You want me to do my honorable mention?
It could be like super cliche, but just like follow your dreams, I guess, bro. Like
that's smart. That's smart.
Your dreams is what like essentially tops the bucket list to begin with.
Yeah.
But yeah, man. No, that's pretty much it, bro.
Mine would be do nothing. One day, do nothing but veg out and relax.
I did that yesterday.
Yeah, it's not hard to do. But there's some people out there that are stressed out. Work is going crazy. Kids are going crazy. Wife's going crazy. Boyfriend's going crazy. Whatever you have, take a day and do nothing, man. Just do nothing because you need those days. You need that time to yourself.
Days,
no matter what, no matter how much your girlfriend's attached to you at the hip, no matter how many kids you got, you need one day to your damn self. You do. So take that one day and stay clean, stay healthy. Anything else?
Oh, no, man.
Look at his face.
No. Let's go Lakers, baby. NBA season starts tonight.
Go Lakers. Go Lakers. Go LeBron.
We're playing against
Anthony
that piece
Davis.
of Clippers.
Clippers.
That trash.
Well, they don't have Paul George tonight, though.
I don't care. Even if they had Paul George, it wouldn't matter.
It's a tough team. You know, it's slated to be us, them, and Houston. So
Houston
Houston's
my butt.
Houston's still there.
I'd pick Golden State over Houston.
Yeah, Golden State has nobody. They're trash now.
Maybe they got D'Lo. And the Clay's coming back. He's not going to be out for a year.
D'Angelo Russell's not the answer. Unless you want your phone gone through.
Wow.
If D'Angelo Russell, he'd get into your
A
stuff.
low blow.
Like always, make sure you share, subscribe, like this video, tell your friends, tell your family, tell everybody, man, because we are pumping them out. I'm going to keep trying to do whatever I want to do because that's how I feel my channel should be ran, man.
Yeah, man.
I think it's running pretty good, right?
Yeah.
Not too bad.
It's still in the early stages.
Don't need no damn consistency. Consistency is for those who are complacent and don't want to live life.
You're not going to call out your Facebook friends?
Oh, no, that's my next video. I still got to do that damn video. I'm coming at y'all. I'm coming at all you fake-ass motherfuckers.
Wow!
Peace, love, cheese, hair weaves, whatever it is.
You can't.
Deuces. I'm going to start bringing this back. Old school. Deuces. Bruces. And, of course, Hayabuses. We out. That's a good one, huh?
No, well, you called out Facebook. And
That's
then
because
said,
they
"Love, peace, and
smell. I still love them. People, y'all smell. Oh, shit, we're so